Are you tired of feeling like love is just another burden in your already stressful life? Do you find yourself wondering if relationships are even worth the hassle anymore? Is the pressure to find the one crushing your spirit and draining your bank account? Are you a man who's starting to question if marriage is really all it's cracked up to be? Do you feel like society's expectations for men in relationships are completely unrealistic? Are you sick of hearing "when are you going to settle down" from well-meaning relatives? Do you worry that focusing on your career means sacrificing your chance at love? Is the idea of balancing work, finances, and a relationship keeping you up at night? Are dating apps leaving you more frustrated and lonely than ever before? Are you ready to discover if love is truly worth pursuing in today's high-pressure world? In today's fast-paced, high-stress world, men are facing unprecedented pressure when it comes to relationships and finances. The age-old question of whether love is truly important seems more relevant than ever as men grapple with societal expectations, career demands, and the ever-increasing cost of living. Let's dive into the heart of the matter. Why are men now under so much financial pressure? The answer lies in a perfect storm of factors: stagnant wages, skyrocketing housing costs, and the lingering effects of economic downturns have all contributed to a financial landscape that's more challenging than ever before. Add to that the expectation that men should be primary breadwinners, and you've got a recipe for stress that can make even the most romantic soul question the value of love. But it's not just about money. The pressure to succeed in one's career has never been higher. Long hours, cutthroat competition, and the constant need to upskill just to stay relevant can leave little time or energy for pursuing romantic relationships. Many men find themselves caught in a catch-22. Focus on their career to achieve financial stability, potentially at the cost of finding a partner, or prioritize relationships and risk falling behind professionally. This brings us to a crucial question: is getting married really necessary in this situation? Traditionally, marriage has been seen as a cornerstone of adult life, a marker of success and stability. But in today's world, more and more men are questioning whether tying the knot is truly essential for a fulfilling life. For some, the financial implications of marriage are simply too daunting. The cost of weddings, combined with the potential for shared debt and the specter of divorce, can make marriage seem like a risky proposition. Others value their independence and worry that marriage might constrain their personal and professional growth. Moreover, the changing nature of relationships means that many couples are choosing to cohabitate without formally marrying. This arrangement can offer many of the benefits of marriage without some of the legal and financial entanglements. In a world where flexibility and adaptability are prized, the idea of a lifelong commitment can feel outdated or even stifling to some. But let's not paint all men with the same brush. There are still plenty who view marriage as a desirable goal, seeing it as a source of emotional support, companionship, and shared dreams. For these men, the challenge lies in finding a way to balance their aspirations for love with the very real pressures of modern life. This leads us to another important question: are most men who can't get married due to being busy, or are there other reasons? While the demands of work and career certainly play a significant role, they're not the only factors at play. For many men, the fear of commitment stems from deeper issues: past relationship traumas, concerns about compatibility, or a desire to continue personal growth before settling down can all contribute to hesitation around marriage. The prevalence of divorce in society has also made some men wary, leading them to approach long-term commitments with caution. Financial insecurity is another major factor. Many men feel that they need to achieve a certain level of financial stability before they can consider marriage. This can lead to a cycle of constantly pushing back the timeline for settling down, as there's always another financial goal on the horizon. The changing dynamics of gender roles also play a part. As women become increasingly independent and successful in their own right, some men struggle to find their place in relationships. The traditional role of the male provider is evolving, and not all men have adapted to these changes. Additionally, the rise of hookup culture and dating apps has changed the landscape of relationships. While these technologies have made it easier to meet potential partners, they've also created an environment where commitment can feel optional. The illusion of endless choices can make it harder for some men to settle on one person. So, what are the current solutions for men in finding a partner? Fortunately, there are several approaches that men can take to navigate the complex world of modern relationships. First and foremost, Self-reflection is key. Men need to take the time to understand what they truly want from a relationship and what they have to offer. This self-awareness can help in setting realistic expectations and finding a partner who aligns with their values and goals. For those struggling with time management, prioritizing dating can be crucial. This might mean setting aside specific times for meeting new people or maintaining a relationship, even if it means making some sacrifices in other areas of life. The key is to recognize that relationships, like careers, require investment and effort to flourish. Technology can be both a help and a hindrance in the search for love. While dating apps can sometimes feel overwhelming, they can also be powerful tools when used mindfully. Men can benefit from being selective about which platforms they use and how they present themselves online. For those feeling the financial pressure, it's important to remember that not all women are looking for a wealthy partner. Honesty about one's financial situation and a willingness to work together towards shared goals can be more attractive than flashy displays of wealth. Expanding social circles through hobbies, volunteering, or community events can also increase the chances of meeting like-minded individuals. These settings often allow for more natural, pressure-free interactions that can lead to meaningful connections. Seeking support from friends, family, or even professional counselors can be invaluable. Having a sounding board for relationship concerns and a source of encouragement can make the journey to finding a partner less daunting. Ultimately, the question of whether love is really important to men in this day and age is a deeply personal one. While the pressures of modern life can make relationships seem like a luxury, many men still find great value and fulfillment in romantic partnerships. The key lies in finding a balance that works for each individual. This might mean redefining what success looks like, both in terms of career and relationships. It could involve challenging societal expectations and forging a path that aligns with one's own values and aspirations. For some men, this might mean prioritizing their career in the short term with the goal of building a stable foundation for a future relationship. For others, it might involve seeking a partner who shares their ambitions and is willing to navigate life's challenges together. The most important thing is to approach relationships with honesty, both with oneself and potential partners. By being upfront about goals, fears, and limitations, men can increase their chances of finding meaningful connections that can withstand the pressures of modern life. In conclusion, while the landscape of love and relationships has undoubtedly changed, the human desire for connection remains strong. Men today face unique challenges in balancing their personal, professional, and romantic lives, but with self-awareness, open communication, and a willingness to adapt, finding love is still very much possible. The key is to remember that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to relationships, and that true happiness often comes from aligning one's actions with one's values, whatever those may be.